leaders comes and go, and what makes them special, that what they have done during their tenure. And in this background, we are going to discuss about the Delhi CM. Rekha Gupta has been appointed as the 4th women Chief Minister of Delhi. Hello and welcome to the In News series of Drishti. Yes, I am Ritu and today's session is about Delhi CM, and this session is important for your GA's 2 perspective. So moving towards the points of discussion part. So first of all, we are going to discuss the news, then we are going to discuss about that what are the challenges ahead of the Rekha Gupta, and then we are going to discuss about the CM post, and then we are going to discuss about practice question for prelims. Before that, you have to like, share and subscribe to this TIA's channel. Moving towards to the news part. So the news is that the MLA from Shalimar Bagh, Rekha Gupta, has been appointed as Delhi Chief Minister, and this time after 27 years BJP is coming to Delhi, and we have also seen that so many cabinet ministers also took oath. So this is the news which we are going to cover up in today's session, and after the discussion of Rekha Gupta, we are also going to discuss about the constitutional provisions related to the Chief Minister, because this constitutional provision is very much important for your prelims examination. So coming to the next one, which is about Drishti IAS Noida, and our Noida address is C171/2 Block A, Sector 15, Noida, Uttar Pradesh, and nearest metro station is Noida, Sector 15. We have ISGS Foundation course available in both the mediums, Hindi medium and English medium. These are the details about the English medium and Hindi medium. And if you have still queries, you can call on to the number 87501. So moving towards the discussion part. So first of all, we are going to discuss about that what are the major challenges ahead of the Rekha Gupta. So we are going to briefly discuss about that. So the major challenges that what the BJP has made promise during their campaigns. So it's very important that BJP must fulfill, and since this time Rekha Gupta is leading the BJP from Delhi, so it is her responsibility and her team that they must fulfill whatever they have promised to the voters. So the first promise is related to the women, that they are going to give 2500 to eligible women by 8th of March, which is of the Women's Day. So this is the promise the BJP has made, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself have made this kind of the promise. Then another, we have seen that there was a lots of controversy related to the Yamuna river, because Yamuna river is not clean and it is very much polluted, and we can see that how much foam is there in Yamuna river. So by seeing and observing the pollution of the Yamuna river, the BJP has this responsibility, and Rekha Gupta has also this responsibility that she has to make sure that Yamuna should be clean, so that people can have the cleanest drinking water and daily uses. Now we are going to discuss about the another challenges, which is of the urban development. So last time what we have seen that AAP has complained, which was the previous government. So AAP has complained about the uncooperative behavior of the bureaucrat towards the AAP government. So this time this is also challenge that we must find out that what are the loopholes we have during the bureaucratic system. So we must also see the attitudes of the bureaucrats, and we have to ensure that the bureaucrats are cooperative in nature, so that there should be a smooth functioning of the bureaucracy. Also, the LG office should be cooperative towards the government. Now there is also problem of the finances, and because of the problem and there are deregulations in finances, and AAP has already faced such kind of difficulty, and AAP has already took loan from various other resources. So this is another problem ahead of the Delhi government. So they must look out the finances related issues ahead of the Delhi government. Now we are going to discuss about the Chief Minister constitutional provision. So Article 164 of the Indian Constitution talks about that there shall be a Chief Minister, which should be, the person should be appointed by the governor. So this is about the Article 164 of the Indian Constitution. And a leader of the party that got the majority share of the votes in the assembly election generally nominated as a chief minister. So this is about the general conception, and many times this conception has been also broke. The governor is the nominal executive, while chief minister is the real executive with the state. And what are the term of the CM? So here you must not confuse, because many people assume that 5 year is the term of the chief minister. So there is no definite term of the chief minister. Chief minister term depends upon the pleasure of the majority he enjoys in the legislative assembly. So the term is not fixed. So coming to the next one, which is about the powers and functions. The governor appoints only those persons as minister who are recommended by the chief ministers. So this is about the chief minister, and chief minister allocates and reshuffle the portfolios. So any can be a chief minister, whether he or she. So it is of the chief minister that the chief minister will decide that who will take which kind of the ministry. And chief minister can also bring about the collapse of the councils of ministers. So in the case of Manipur, what we have seen that the chief minister had resigned, and after the resignation of the chief minister, the whole house got dissolved because the council of minister also got dissolved. So this is about the power and functions of the chief minister. We have few more powers. So with respect to the governor, under Article 167 of the Indian Constitution, the chief minister acts as a link between governor and council of ministers, and CM advises governor for the appointment of various important officials, just like the advocate general, chairman of the member of the State Public Service Commission, State Election Commission. And with respect to state legislature, all the policies are announced by him and her on the floor of the house, and chief minister recommends dissolution of legislative assembly to the governor. So this is about the power and function of the chief ministers. And we had already seen right now we are also running a PYQ series from the Drishti IAS, and the series has already started from the 15th of February. So do check the PYQ series. We have uploaded several videos related to the PYQs. Now we are going to discuss the practice question for prelims. Which article of the Indian Constitution deals with the appointment of the chief minister? Article 154, Article 163, Article 164, Article 167. So this is very easy one. You can answer into the comment section. And that's it for today's session. I hope you like this session. If you have any queries related to the session, kindly ask into the comment section. Also, you have to differentiate between the state legislative assembly and state legislative council. And one of the important factor about the state legislative assembly and council is that all states does not have state councils. So why it is so, and why some states have, you have to find out. This is your homework. Thank you. Have a nice day.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.